what are your thoughts on AI becoming, more and more of a player? I don't know if you can call it a player yet, but it's getting there, I guess. What are your thoughts on
Oh,
that?
absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Our company, Aftermaster, they
Hmm.
actually have a automated mastering service
Right.
for 9.95 or something. They will automate your mix,
Hmm.
and you get four flavors to choose from. I'm going to blow them what they're called, but one is like radio ready that
Right.
has
Right.
more compression and makes it loud,
Hmm.
and then there's bass centric and vocal centric, and so there's like four flavors, and you get a sample of each of the four, and if you like any one of them, you pay your $10
Hmm.
and you get all four. Now, if you're doing a pop record and you obviously have a workstation, you can take the vocal uh, centric one and make the verses out of that one, and make the choruses out of the radio ready, more compressed one. You know what I mean? And really make something.
Hmm.
But I personally think that it's not quite there yet. It's not ours, but I mean that all of the automated ones
Hmm.
are uh, to your point that
Hmm.
artificial intelligence will be able to really do something that sounds like a human being, who had some sensibilities about that kind of music would have done.
Hmm.
I
But
think that I
hmm.
think that day is coming, and
Right. Right.
I'm going to be out of a job here, and
Right.
I don't know. I think it's probably a couple of years away at the maximum.
But are you embracing it or are you reluctant to it? How do you, yeah, how do you view that whole change coming?
Well, I'm fine. I don't feel threatened by it,
Right.
but I don't think that there's any substitute for somebody who has um, expertise. Like I was intimating that
Hmm.
there really is still room for experts. I mean, you
Hmm.
don't want to go if you need a limb amputated. You don't want to go to somebody who's just figured it out by listening or watching a YouTube video, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Um, you need somebody who spent one of the yardstick used to be you had to spend 10,000 hours at an endeavor to be called an expert at
Hmm.
anything, right?
Hmm.
And for those of us who have spent 10,000 hours doing A, B, or C,
Hmm.
there's certainly good reason to trust them.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, there's obviously that case, but let's say an AI can speed up that training. I guess that's the goal. I guess.
I would think so,
Yeah.
but I'm sure that they're going to need people to sort of coach
Hmm.
the algorithm to start with,
Hmm.
and then it's like the algorithm is your children,
Yeah.
rather than something to be to feel threatened by.
Yeah. I mean, because I think the whole discussion is really fascinating. Because whether you want it or not, AI is here to stay. And like you hinted at, it might take jobs away from people. It's not